I knew I used to wait outside of Turkish baths for him. You know what they do in the Turkish baths?
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't? Okay. That's where a lot of gay men meet. And they all take hot baths
If you
together.
thought you'd seen everything about 50 Cent and Diddy, think again. The world of hip-hop is no stranger to drama, hidden footage, and moments that never make it to the public. But recently, Gene Deal stepped forward and exposed something that's been buried for years: the footage that 50 Cent cut from the highly anticipated Diddy documentary. And let me tell you, this is the kind of behind-the-scenes revelation that fans have been dying to see. So, what's really going on here? To understand the gravity of this revelation, we need to set the stage. Diddy's documentary was already the talk of the town, promising to take viewers deep into the mogul's life, his business empire, and of course, the controversies surrounding him. 50 Cent, who's no stranger to pulling no punches, had access to the footage during the editing phase. And that's where things get interesting. According to Gene Deal, there were clips, raw, unfiltered moments, that painted a very different picture of certain events, moments that some would rather keep hidden. Let's talk specifics. While the documentary showed Diddy as the master of his empire, calm, collected, and always in control, the footage Gene Deal revealed tells a slightly different story. There are interactions with other artists that were tense, uncut arguments, and behind-the-scenes decisions that expose the pressures of running an empire in the public eye. These are the kind of moments that don't just add color, they completely change the narrative. Gene Deal, who's known for being candid and having insider knowledge, described these moments as raw and unfiltered. He says that some of the footage revealed disagreements with collaborators, conflicts over contracts, and heated discussions about loyalty and respect in the industry. Fans are saying this footage could reshape how we see Diddy's legacy because it shows not just the polished public figure, but the man behind the brand, the man who makes tough decisions that sometimes ruffle feathers. Now, why did 50 Cent cut this footage in the first place? That's the million-dollar question. According to insiders, the decision wasn't about censorship, it was about narrative control. In the documentary, the story had to flow, and certain raw moments might have derailed the storytelling or painted people in a negative light. 50 Cent, being the savvy businessman and strategist he is, knew that leaving certain clips in could overshadow the message Diddy wanted to convey. But Gene Deal's revelation shows that fans are hungry for authenticity, for moments that are unpolished, unscripted, and very human. One of the clips that's making waves features an intense discussion between Diddy and some key figures in his team. In the original cut, this moment was trimmed to appear cordial, but the raw footage shows the stress, the frustration, and the pressure that comes with managing a multi-billion-dollar empire. The way Diddy handles the situation, calm on the outside, calculating on the inside, gives fans a new perspective on his leadership style. And Gene Deal didn't stop there. He also pointed out moments where Diddy's reactions were completely different from what the public saw, emotions he clearly wanted to keep private. But it's not just about Diddy. 50 Cent's role in the editing process also raises eyebrows. Known for his sharp commentary and no-holds-barred approach, 50 Cent reportedly made decisions on what to cut and what to leave, showing that he respects the art of storytelling. Yet, it's fascinating to think about the power dynamics at play, 50 Cent deciding how Diddy is presented to the world. It's almost poetic. Two hip-hop moguls, one controlling the narrative, the other being curated for public consumption. Fans have reacted strongly to Gene Deal's revelations. Social media is buzzing with speculation, debates, and a flood of what-if scenarios. What if the footage had made it into the documentary? How would it have changed the perception of Diddy? Some are saying it would have humanized him even more, while others argue it might have caused controversy that could overshadow his accomplishments. The discussion itself shows the fascination we have with the private lives of public figures and the way media can shape perceptions. And let's not forget the historical context. Hip-hop has always thrived on authenticity and raw storytelling. From the battles in the streets to the studio sessions, fans expect realness. That's why this revelation is so impactful. It bridges the gap between the polished image and the messy reality. Gene Deal's exposure is a reminder that even the biggest names in music, the most calculated moguls, have moments they'd rather keep private. It's a peek behind the curtain, and in hip-hop, that peek is priceless. Moreover, this isn't the first time footage has been cut from major documentaries. It's a common practice in the entertainment world. Directors, editors, and producers make tough decisions about pacing, tone, and public perception. But what makes this situation unique is the personalities involved. 50 Cent is outspoken, Diddy is larger than life, and Gene Deal isn't afraid to speak his mind. When all three intersect, the result is explosive for fans who crave truth and drama. So, what can we expect moving forward? While the footage itself hasn't been fully released, Gene Deal's insights suggest that there may be more leaks, interviews, or behind-the-scenes content dropping in the future. For fans, this is like opening a treasure chest of hip-hop history, a chance to see moments that were once hidden and to understand the personalities behind the music and the business. In conclusion, Gene Deal exposing the footage 50 Cent cut from the Diddy documentary isn't just gossip. It's a masterclass in the power of editing, storytelling, and narrative control. It reminds us that what we see on screen is often just the tip of the iceberg, and there's always more happening behind the scenes. For Diddy, it's a chance to show resilience. For 50 Cent, it's a reminder of his influence. And for fans, it's the ultimate insider moment. Hip-hop thrives on stories, and this is one that will be talked about for years to come. Whether you're a fan of Diddy, a follower of 50 Cent, or someone who just loves the drama and intrigue of music moguls, this revelation is a must-see. It's proof that in the world of entertainment, there's always more than meets the eye, and sometimes, the most interesting moments are the ones that were almost hidden.